Nestled in the heart of Margaret River winemaking country, in between the vines, is a place that is serving up quite literally the food of the gods. Theobromine cacao. That is the botanical name of these little beauties. It's Greek, of course. Food of the gods. Now, take everything you know about chocolate and throw it out the door. I'm going to teach you new words. Single origin, small portion. Yeah, I don't know about that one, but we're here to learn. Gabriel's is owned by Gabriel and his wife, Ruth. Now, what do you think this man did in his former life?
I was a corporate lawyer.
You happier now?
Much happier.
You should be, because you've won an awards at the Royal Show for bean to bar, single origin. What's that mean?
It means basically we turn a humble cocoa bean into delicious chocolate.
What's the process of it, from taking it from this to that?
It's actually quite simple. It's really getting some raw cocoa beans, and we get them from all over the world. Turn those cocoa beans into chocolate. First of all, we've got to hand sort them. Then we roast it. Depending on the different bean, we'll roast it at different temperatures. Once it's roasted, we'll cool the beans down and then send it through a contraption called a winnower.
So when you start from the seed to the bar, how long is that?
Depends how hard we want to work. We can actually turn a cocoa bean into a bar of chocolate in about 24 hours.
Oh, okay, wow.
But normally we take a little bit longer because along the way we'll rest the liquor. So the liquor is when we grind up the cocoa nib and it turns into a paste. Then we'll take the paste and put it into a machine called a refiner, and a refiner grinds down the cocoa into very small particles so you can get a nice smooth chocolate.
So there's quite a bit of science going on here.
Yeah, they call chocolate making alchemy. It's half science, half art.
Oh.
So you can have your individual sort of reflection on it. So each chocolate maker has got their own style.
You've got a lot of single origin beans from different countries. Are they hard to obtain?
They can be very hard to obtain. For example, the one we won the Perth Royal Food Awards with last year from Venezuela. They only produce 17 tonnes a year, and it's a popular bean across the world, and we managed to get a tonne of those.
Oh, well done. 17 tonnes is not a lot.
No, it's a lot of hard work goes into producing that 17 tonnes.
I'm sure most beans have different characteristics. Because you're at the back roasting them, you know that. How do you explain it to someone who's just walked in?
Well, we're set up in a wine growing region, so we get a lot of customers that come in that's been wine tasting. So they're familiar with the concept of trying to identify different flavours. And in our tastings, we give people a range of different chocolates to taste. And in that, people can taste for themselves the different flavours in the different beans.
I know how to taste wine. How do you taste chocolate?
Yeah, you should taste chocolate, not eat chocolate. Chocolate's got very fine flavours in it, and that's carried by the cocoa butter. Best way to do it, just put a piece of chocolate in your mouth, give it a quick chew, and then let it melt.
I can't wait to try some.
Yeah, well, go for it.
This chocolate tastes so different to me now that I know what I'm doing. Gabriel is right. We do need to become a little bit more sophisticated with a premium product, like we are with wine and coffee. Smaller portions, leaving it on your tongue. Practice, repeat. Practice, repeat. I hate this job. There were a number of different bean-to-bar products judged for this year's Royal Food Awards, and the prestige title of champion in WA is only possible thanks to the brilliant work done by the Royal Agricultural Society of WA, a not-for-profit organisation that drives the Perth Royal Food Awards, helping us all identify the best in the West.